It's Mordelsky, founder at Million Dollar Party Girl, with a brand new episode of Social Girl Live. Today, we're talking about Facebook business pages and groups. It's one of the questions I get asked the most. Do I need both? And what's the difference between the two? How do people become aware of you in the first place so that you can start attracting more leads and converting those leads to customers, host new consultants? Many times it starts on your personal profile, right? Because the rule is to go where your audience is. For many of you, that place is Facebook. You're connecting with friends and family and the friends and family of the friends that you have. So by having a presence and creating a business page, I want you to think of that as your virtual storefront. It's as if you had your own website in addition to your replicated website where people can learn more about you. Now, why do you need another website? Well, because your replicated website is not Google searchable. If you've ever Googled yourself, you're probably like, why can't people find me? Right? It's because Google does not index your replicated websites. They don't like duplicate content. They do, meaning Google, does index Facebook business pages. What? Yes. And I am going to go out on a limb here. I don't want you to do it right now, but when we're done, I want you to just do a quick Google search for your company. And I am going to guess that on page 1 of Google search is a Facebook business page. It could be your company's business page. It could be another consultant's business page. Maybe it's yours. Woo, go you. So a business page is searchable and shareable. And for those two reasons, I recommend, for those of you that want to grow a bigger business, doesn't mean a new consultant needs to create one today, right? We don't want to send them down a rabbit hole, the social media rabbit hole. But for those of you that want a stronger online presence and you don't want to pay to have another website, like a blog or a WordPress website, a Facebook business page is free. It's where your audience is, and it can be a great place for people who are coming into your lead funnel to learn more about you. Think of it as your potential leads are coming in and they're going window shopping, right? Maybe they're deciding which direct seller they want to be recruited by. So they're doing some homework, and I will tell you, that's what people do today. Direct sellers are smart. Sometimes people are coming from other companies, and they're doing their homework to see what leader they want to be recruited by, or you might call it sponsored. And so a business page is a really smart way to attract those motivated people that you want. So yes, I'm actually going to go all in on the Facebook group for you, so stick around because I've got more about that. Yes, you definitely want a Facebook group, but it's more of the midway to the bottom of the lead funnel. Your Facebook page is closer to the top, where people are just kind of coming in. They're still dating you. They're deciding, do they like you? I don't know. Let me see what she's all about. And what I recommend you do is to make sure you leave a little breadcrumb trail from your personal profile to your business page, so that when people see your beautiful smiling face in a comment on Facebook, or maybe in a group that you're in and they want to check you out, that's exactly what happens, right? We know people creep on people on Facebook. We do it. You know, I see somebody that just has a great profile photo and I'm hovering over and I'm like, oh, let me find out more about her. What's she all about? And so make sure you've optimized your personal profile. And by that, I mean that you have in your work section connected your business page. And I will tell you, when I do this work with direct sellers in my mentoring program, many times they've connected their corporate Facebook business page or another consultant. They don't even realize it. So that's why you want a business page, so that you can leave a little breadcrumb trail for people to follow you. Don't have to blast marketing messages about your business. All they have to do is hover over and that about section, and you'll see just by hovering over, there's a little pop-up. People can see exactly what you do. So it starts to create the top of that lead funnel. You're attracting them in, they're learning more about you. Now, does that mean you need to spend a lot of time on a business page? My answer is no. And I think you're going to be a little bit surprised by this. The reason is, and I'm sure you guys have heard this, the algorithm has changed and Facebook page reach is no bueno. I mean, I've seen my own post go from hundreds of comments to, like 10. And so do you need to focus a lot of time and effort on a business page and stress that there's no interaction and engagement? I honestly wouldn't even worry about it. You definitely want to have one if you want to attract new leads and grow a bigger business. But do you need to really stress about it and worry about what you're posting? No. What I do recommend, and I've shared this in my my Facebook Party Tips class that I held recently, is that you think of your business page kind of as your content headquarters for your virtual parties. That way you're saving time creating content that you can then reshare. Remember, it's shareable, it's public. Reshare into a group, an event, wherever you're holding your virtual parties. Maybe it's a mega party. And guess what? When you do that, when you reshare that content, what happens? It creates all this engagement on your business page. It's a 2-for-1. And so now maybe something that you posted a month ago or 6 months ago or last year is now regaining a new presence in the news feed. That's how the algorithm works, right? The more engagement, things reappear. And then, oh my gosh, now you're attracting new people because Facebook is showing it to more people. That's what reach means. You're reaching more people in the newsfeed. Now, obviously, there are things you can do and should be doing to increase engagement anywhere you're posting on Facebook. So as we come into a new season, think about what you want to be sharing into your parties, right? You could be creating gift guides. It could be Facebook Live. It could be an album of, my top 10 gift ideas under $25, maybe under $50, or maybe for men, whatever product you're selling. So you definitely want to have a current gift guide for this season that you can reshare. That's just a great add-on into your party. You want to have a live video of your story, why you started. Could even be like welcoming people that you can then reshare into a virtual party, because maybe you can't go live all the time on a virtual party. You could reshare a past video. And yes, I have done that many, many times. What else? You want to have your must-have trends. So every new season, this is what people want to know. What are the must-have trends? That could be a great post. Even a this or that post in a virtual party. Share 4 trends and how you have those trends based on what you're selling, and then ask people to pick A, B, C, or D. Which your favorite? And then also the seasonal how-tos. So what do people want to know? What do they want to learn? What questions are they asking you as we're coming into a new season? This could be a pre-recorded video that you upload, Facebook Live that you repurpose into your parties. And I will tell you, those Facebook Live videos do get the most comments of any other type of content. The other reason is it's where people can message you. And I will tell you that the latest stats show that people are using Facebook Messenger to reach out to brands more than any other type of communication, more than email, more than calling. They're going right to their Facebook page and they're messaging. So let's talk about Facebook groups. Now, I recommend everybody have a Facebook group, and this is where you want to spend more of your time. A Facebook group can take people right through that whole lead funnel process and help you convert instantly. And this is where it's a much stronger connection. People probably have become a customer, or maybe a customer invited them to become a part of your Facebook group, or whatever it is that you have going on there. But it's really where you build loyalty and turn those customers into raving fans that no matter what you share, they want to buy it because they just love you. And so, yes, you need to provide value. It should not be marketing message, marketing message, marketing message. In fact, it rarely should be marketing message. And the easiest way to do that is to create daily themes. That's exactly what I do for our members group. And so members know what I'm posting about and can easily check the group for the content that they want. And it's all value-based. So for example, Motivation Monday, right? That's an easy one. But instead of just sharing a motivational quote, share something that your members would be interested in. So if you're selling jewelry, maybe you're sharing a motivational quote from Coco Chanel. Maybe it's about style or beauty or confidence. So as you're Google searching quotes, don't just search motivational quote, search motivational quotes about beauty and style. And you'll probably come up with a list of 50 that you could literally have scheduled for every Monday. Do 52. Then you can schedule them for the rest of the year. It's done. But remember, you want to start conversations. So always ask a question, which you hear me say often, no matter what it is you're posting. Always ask a question so that you can get the conversation started. Now, what else happens in a Facebook group? It's not just you posting. It really is more like a forum, right? Where people can ask questions, other people can answer, can be a resource. So it's not just you, it's a community. So it's kind of like you're all hanging out at the coffee shop. That's what the Facebook group is. If your business page is your virtual storefront, your Facebook group is the coffee shop where you're hanging out, getting to know each other, giving each other help, advice, and really building stronger relationships. That's why people want to join a Facebook group. They want to be part of something that is a shared interest. So it should not just be about your products. It should be about what your customers are interested in. That, of course, your products is one of them, but there's, many layers to that. So maybe you find that your ideal client also loves wine. Jewelry and wine, great combination, right? So you could do a wine post once a week and ask them to share, what's your wine pick of the week? That could just be a fun shift for the fall. Or maybe they love recipes. You could not sell anything relating to recipes at all, but you find that your customers are also looking for easy ways to save time in the kitchen. And once a week, you're sharing a recipe and asking them to share their favorite. It could even be relating to a specific type of food, right? Every week. So simple. There's so many foods out there. You could just pre-schedule all of that content. Sarah saying she had a wine expert. I love that. Sarah says Pampered Chef. So that's a great fit, right? That your audience would love. Now, here's one way that you can connect the dots on all three of these. So your VIP Facebook group is exclusive, right? That's like special members only content that you're creating, okay? It's not in your front window like your business page is. This is like You got to go through the red carpet, special pass to the back area to get the good stuff. But that can also, that exclusive content, be part of your lead funnel to attract more group members. So you could go live once a month on your business page, and yes, I've done this too, and share what's happening in your customer group, because that's public, right? And so when you're inviting people to become a group member, that's a video that you can have and say, here's what's happening in our group this month. Maybe you've got a special event, a how-to event, only available for group members. Maybe you have a brand new product reveal. Oh my gosh, a brand new product's coming out this month. I'll be talking about it here on my business page in a couple weeks, but group members get to see it first. So that's the difference. Your page is public, it's shareable, it's searchable. Like, just because that content is exclusive in your group doesn't mean you don't want to tell people about it. You do. And then invite them to request to join. That's how you build your Facebook group. And once people are in there, because it is a stronger knit connection, or should be, you can go through that lead funnel from top to bottom in one Facebook Live video.